Hello everyone, this is Void Spirit. I'm here to bring you guys amazing fanfiction that you will surely enjoy. But before we start, please subscribe and like the video for more amazing content. Chapter 8. Holy versus Divine. Before the clash between the four beings happened, Rimuru flick his fingers and transfer all four of them to his imaginary space where the star castle was located. What is this place? Asks by Irina, since she saw a huge castle behind Rimuru in Asia. My imaginary space where everything is under my control, replied by Rimuru as he ready Excalibur. HMPH, no matter what this place is, we will defeat you both, especially that witch, replied by Zenobia. I'm irritated, so let's begin, said by Rimuru as he dashed straight at Zenobia, and Zenobia managed to react at the very last moment, but she still managed to block Rimuru's attack, and because of the impact Zenobia was sent flaying matters away. His fast, and not only that his blow hits hard, is what Zenobia thought. If Rimuru goes full-blown, Zenobia won't last a second. And Rimuru was holding back almost all of his power to not kill the blue-haired woman. Meanwhile, in Asia and Irina was attacking Asia with her Excalibur, and Asia was blocking every attack with Leviathan. Give up, Asia, there's no way a human can win against an angel, said by Irina while flaying. She doesn't want to hurt Asia, that's why she said those words, but that will soon prove to be the opposite. In not a human, Asia said as she let out her 4 pairs of angelic wings, and since she was using Leviathan, her hair and wings are colored crimson red. What, how are you an angel too? Asks by Irina in surprise. In not an ordinary angle, I'm a seraphim, replied by Asia as she lunged and attacked and directed towards Irina. Irina tried to block it, but she was blown away by the impact of Asia's attack. Kya, back to Rimuru and Zenobia. Rimuru was not even trying hard, he was just toying with Zenobia. I think this is long enough, said by Rimuru as he appeared to behind Zenobia and knocked her unconscious. Sorry, but Asia and I have a lot of things to do, Rimuru said as he holds the unconscious girl and headed toward Asia and Irina, who saw her still fighting. Purgatory, Asia said, and her surrounding was coved by crimson fire and her sword was glowing red and it was as hot as the surface of the sun. If Irina got hit by it, she would instantly die. I give up, Irina said, unable to withstand the heat of her surroundings. After that Asia stopped, he attacked and summoned her sword. You both should learn a lesson from this, said by Rimuru as he approached Asia and Irina while carrying the unconscious Zenobia. Zenobia, said by Irina, saw she rushed towards the girl and hold her. Don't worry, I only made her unconscious, she should wake up in a few hours, replied by Rimuru as he takes them out of his imaginary space. We're heading out now, said by Asia as she hugged Rimuru's left arm. See ya, said by Rimuru as he and Asia walked away. Rimuru, Tempest, and Asia Argento, you both are strong beyond compare. I must inform Michael-sama to not act recklessly in front of the two of you, Irina said as she waited for Zenobia to wake up. Not long after Rimuru and Asia left, Zenobia woke up. Ah, what happened? My head hurts, she said while slowly getting up. We got defeated, that's what happened, replied by Irina. I see, so I'm not even considered as a treat for that guy, huh? Zenobia said. What do you mean? Irina asks. Well, he was playing with me, he's not even serious when we fought, Zenobia replied. So I'm the same, huh? I can't believe we lost, but still now we know that we should not mess with them, said the Irina. I agree, let's just finish our mission here, Zenobia replied. And the resume their mission, and that is to recover an Excalibur that was stolen from the church. And the two headed to Rias Gremory to ask not to interfere in the affairs of the church. Which the red-haired girl agreed, since she was busy trying to find a way on how to bring Rimuru to her peerage. Meanwhile, back in Tempest, a trio was doing their experiment until one of them screamed. I found him, ha 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 ha, said by the small pixie. Kuhahaha, as expected, let us depart, said by a man with blonde hair. Wahahaha, don't think you can hide from us, Rimuru, said by a girl with pink hair. And the three started to prepare to head where Rimuru was. Meanwhile, Rimuru felt that trouble was coming for him. I sure hope that I was just imagining things, Rimuru said as he looked at the sky. Chapter 9. The three factions. The three factions are consistent with 3 races, namely the fallen, devil, and the angels. They once fought a war that ended with the death of the Satans of the devil race as well as the death of the biblical god. Their war not only caused chaos and destruction, but it also causes the lives of innocent individuals, men or women, young or elderly, are caught in their meaningless war. After a few thousand years, the war ended because of the 2 heavenly dragons. The two dragon are known as the Vanishing Dragon Albion and Welsh Dragon Diedrich. The three factions unite together to fight the two dragons and manage to seal, but the cost was judged, leaving the three almost on the edge of extinction. After the war, they started to rebuild and put aside the war that they fought long ago. Currently, we see a handsome man who seems to be in his early 20s. He has shoulder-length crimson hair and blue eyes. His name is Sirzex Lucifer. Sirzex was holding a letter, and in the letter contained about the three-faction meeting that will be held in the city of Kuo, and their goal was to form an alliance between the three factions, namely the angels, fallen angels, and the devils. I wish everything will be alright, Sirzex said. Are you still worried that something will happen? Asked by a girl with silver hair wearing a maid uniform. Her name is Graphia Lucifuge, the wife of Sirzex. Well, I can't get over this bad feeling, he said. Sirzex felt that something is wrong, yet he can pinpoint what it is. The two were talking when suddenly their whole world turned black and white and their surroundings stopped moving. What happens? Sirzex said as he prepared his distraction magic and be ready in case someone attacked them. Graphia also made a spear made of ice. While the two of them are still wondering what is happening, a portal with a purple glow appeared in front of them. Don't be frightened, Sirzex Lucifer and Graphia Lucifuge, for I pose not treat. A voice said, and from the portal, a being wearing a mask with black lining and a red gem in the middle appeared. What do you want? Sirzex asks. I'm here to talk about you, little sister, the man said. On a dark place located in a separate dimension that no one will be able to reach except for those who had tranced the law of space and time. In space, a being is watching everything that is happening in the world below. It's quite fun to look at those mortals that think that they know everything. Am I right, Rias Gremory? The man cloaked in darkness as he looked at the girl with crimson red hair. The girl's arms are tied with a chain that had a holy attribute that weakened any devil. The girl didn't answer but only give the man a hateful look. Oh, that look is what I expected from you, Rias. Perhaps I should kidnap one of your so-called family and also torture them in front of you like what I did to her, the man said as he walks to another person. That person is also tied up by a chain. The man looked at the girl who was full of wounds and cuts. The man lifted the girl's head and looked her in the eyes. Well, we'll look at that. You're still not broken, aren't you, as expected from the Queen of Rias, the man said as he uses magic to generate a sword made out of lightning and cut the devil's wings off the girl. AAARRRGGGHHHH, the girl screams in pain as the man laughs at her. Stop it, please, I beg, please stop, don't hurt her anymore, Rias screamed at the man who was torturing Akano. Why are you doing this? We didn't do anything to you, Rias said while crying. Ha 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 ha, yes, you didn't do anything to me, but to my master you did, he said. I don't even know who your master is, Rias said. Well, you don't have to know. Don't think that you will get away with this. Once my peerage and my brother found out that the me that are with them are puppet that you created, he will find you and will make you pay for what you have done, Rias said. Then I'll be waiting for that brother of yours, the man said. On another place in space, two beings can be seen. One is seating on a throne and the other was standing behind the throne. Is the plan in motion? The man standing behind the throne said. Yes, and once everything is set up we can do what we want to the world below, the man seating on the throne said. Well, I'll be looking forward to a good results, the other man said as he vanished from thin air. The man on the throne only looked a bit annoyed as a dark red gauntlet with green gems in the center appeared in his left arm of the man. It resembles that of Issei's boosted gear, but it is also different. Are you sure we can trust that man, partner? The green gem glows as it spoke. I don't trust him at all, but I need his power to archive my goal, he said. I see. So is this world any different from the others that we destroyed? The gauntlet asks. No, this word will also know the name of Lord Draco, he said while a menacing grain formed on his face. Don't joke around like that, human. There's no way that my sister had been. Sirzex yelled at the top of his lungs since he himself can't believe what the man in front of him said. I'm telling the truth, Sirzex Lucifer, your sister had been kidnapped by an unknown entity and the one that dwells in the human world was nothing but a Mare puppet, the man said as he looked out the window of Sirzek's office. If you still don't believe me, why not see for it yourself? But if you wait for more, your real sister will die. That can't be. I am a Demon King the First. No, but that doesn't mean that you are absolute, the man said as he take a pause to look at Sirzex and Graphia. I will save your sister, that is what I wanted to tell you, and I'll deliver her to you during the meeting of the three functions. The man said as he prepared to leave. Wait, why are you giving me this information and why are you helping us? Sirzex asks. Well, considered this as a payment since your sister saved the one person that I love, the man said as he walks on the portal and the color of the world returned, indicating that time in the world resumed. Grafia, I need to know if what he said is true, and if turned out to be true I will make anyone pay for daring to touch a member of my family. Sirzex said, his eyes full of conviction to know the whole truth.